yung magdumabas muna ng bahay. I understand that the workers who are working in Manila or outside in Manila, residing outside but working inside, just the same, you continue to spread the disease by saliva, contact, and everything. So, kung hindi kayo magtulong, medyo mahirapan tayo dito pagka baka sabay-sabay puputok to. The problem is really economy. Yung sanang mga malalaking enterprises dito, maybe you can consider paying the 13-month pay or just paying them baski kalahati sa sweldo nila kung walang trabaho, as a way of showing your solidarity with the Filipino at this critical time. Or food. Ito namang food, si Rudy will have to go around yung mga siguro role, can utilize all vehicles of government available. You just go around and maybe asking if there is somebody starving or in need of food. What I would like, work in public and private sector shall be limited to work at home arrangement. If such an arrangement is not feasible, kung pwede mo matrabaho ito, tingi sa bahay mo, okay. Pero kung wala na, if you have no choice, you have to stay home. You have to contribute to the fight. Lahat tayo may contribution. Ako, ikaw, lahat tayo magbigay ng kanya-kanyang gift to the government, and that is by obeying the laws, obeying the regulations. Everyone will stay at home, leaving their houses only to buy food, medicine, and other basic necessary for survival in the coming days. Only such establishment will provide these basic necessities and services will be open. Do not be scared about this. Huwag kayong matakot na ganito. Pwede man kayong lumabas, isa, magbili ng pagkain, and if the eateries and the mga restaurants, mga karinderya are able to operate, so by all means, ang andito is huwag kayong mag-isa-isa. Total yung naman luto, mantika, yan eh. Kung may mantika ka dyan na bumubula, pakibuhos na lang yung virus dyan sa putaragis na kaya. Kaya I'm not changing galit ako sa virus na yan. My fellow Filipinos, I fully understand the apprehension that you feel, and I know that it will be difficult to many of us in the next few days while this quarantine is in effect. Huwag kayong matakot. Ako na nagsasabi sa iyo, huwag kayong matakot. At kung yung barangay captain ninyo ay tatamad-tamaran, siya ang puntahan ko. Remember, if there is a barangay captain who does not fulfill his duty in going around and trying to find out how the citizens are faring, if you are afraid to die of COVID-19, then you have no business being a barangay captain. Kami naman dito, ang military, which the coming days sila rin, kung maglala ito, then kami, together with the rest of the military and the police, kung mamatay kami, kung pwede magdasal kayo, magdasal kayo sa amin. Pag ayaw mo rin, wag na lang. Okay lang. Yung mga kaibigan namin sa kabila, total, magkita man tayo sa impyerno balang araw. My fellow Filipinos,
Resume nakabalik. Dali lang. Putol na.
okay. Dito na naman. This come in chapters. All we have is a responsibility to fight this disease and prevent it from spreading to our fellow men. The social distancing measures. Yung pagdistansya mo, kanina nga, pagdating ko, gusto kong makipagdamano kay Secretary Guevara. Tinanggihan niya ako. Tinago niya yung kamay niya sa dibdib niya. So, ibig sabihin, ayaw niya. Sige. Ayaw niyang mahawa. But ulitin ko baka sabihin ninyo ito para sa lahat. Ang gobyerno, ang taga-gobyerno, unahin ko na, yung na-assign dyan sa front line sa COVID, if you are there assigned, and if you feel that you are not ready to maybe have the problems of being sick, you can tell your superior. We will have, pagka wala na kasing iba, kung takot na lahat, ang papasok, ang armed forces pati ang police. Sila yung magdala. And sabi ko nga, kung mamatay sila, I would also like to join them para walang masabi ang tao. Ba't kami lalabasin? Ako, lalabas ako. You will see me. Ay, lalabas ako. Hindi ako maniwala niyang kasi ako may ibang doctrine ako sa buhay, and that is kung panahon ko na. Either COVID, bala, crash, o ano man. Hindi ako mag-survive ng COVID, hindi ako karapat-dapat maging mayor dito sa Pilipinas. We all have a responsibility to fight this disease and prevent it from spreading to our fellow men. The social distancing measures are necessary to kill the adversary. Okay masyadong tama I congratulate Secretary Guevara for being ever conscious of the danger. Actually, it's danger. Yung uuwi siya sa bahay maya, tapos sa mga anak niya. So, bantay kayo kasi pag uwi ninyo, kung saan kayo na dikit-dikit yung mga pawis ninyo, yun na, bipila kayo. Kayong mga may negosyante, slow down, tone down your business, or if possible, entirely stop cessation muna sa operation. Total ilang araw na to. Kasi yung incubation is 14 days So itong 14 days, malaman na natin kung ilan pa ang madagdag. Mag ano lang kayo. Cooperate. Total para ito sa ating lahat. Our response, therefore, is to not leave any quarter of our enemy by preventing close contact. The only way to ensure this effectivity at this time is to put in effect the enhanced quarantine that I have described. to last until April 12 or earlier once we acquire further information warranting the relaxation of the measure. Titignan, kaya sabi ko everyday, nung sinabi ko everyday, ano sila, medyo nakasimangot, sabi ko lahat ng cabinet member, si Bilio, medyo sad face. Kasi, ewan ko kung saan siya maglakad. But the problem is, I said, bayad tayo ng tao at ipakita natin ang katrabaho tayo. So we meet every day to assess at bilang. As of today, ang patay 12. At ang yung
140, sir.
140. Hindi tataas yan pag sumunod kayo. Wala makapitan itong si Biros eh. Yawa na ito. Wala siyang makapitan. Kung magmalayo kahit a distance, mag-ubos siya, you just turn around. In the meantime, I have directed the DSWD, DOLE, DOF, and other agencies to put in place with utmost dispatch and all feasible measures that will ease the burden of the community quarantine in our country, especially those who are living on daily wages and small medium enterprises. We shall make sure that during these trying times, all of you will feel government concern in you for your welfare. Kasi sinabi ko, huwag kayong matakot. We will devise a way that yun namang malalaki kung makatulong kayo sa mga liliit. For example, yung mga sari-sari, maubungkan sila ng supply. They can go to you, maybe sign a promissory note in the meantime. With the government as a guarantee, I will guarantee that I will pay you. Ako na nagsasabi, hindi na kailangan memorandum yan. All you have to do is to remind me, and I'm placing it as a matter of my oath of office. Kung wala, bigyan lang ninyo, yung tama lang. The usual orders, tapos kung hindi makabayad, ako na ang babayad. Siguraduhin natin na madarama ninyo ang malasakit at pagmamahal sa inyong gobyerno sa panahong ito. Ang problema, hindi lahat nagmamahal ng gobyerno natin itong. Kaya ba mga NPA nagmamahal kayo sa gobyerno? Pag hindi tumulong kayo, distancing, at huwag ninyo muna galawin ang mga sundalo, ano muna tayo? Yung ceasefire lang. Ceasefire muna tayo. Ako na ang naghihingi. Ceasefire. Kindly give me that. If you really want that we will be at all times on talking terms in this time of crisis, kindly cooperate and help. Mas mabuti pa tumulong muna kayo. I will repay you with a good heart in the coming days. To the private sector, I have this appeal. Magbayanihan kayo. Na kailangan, basta ang barangay captain. You know, we all have everything that you need. It does not mean to say that when you are sick, when you need medical attention, walang magdala sa iyo. Hindi yan. Hindi sabihin na kung may magwala dyan, walang pulis. Meron nga ng pulis nga nakakalat eh. And remember what I said, obey the police and the military. Do not quarrel with them and do not start ruckus that would amount to a violation because you will be arrested and brought to prison. Disobedience of authority, baka nagkamali ako, then acts of public disturbance. You can be arrested. Sumunod lang kayo at wala tayong problema. To the industry players, business leaders, foundation, and the like, I would like to join hands with you and combine our efforts in fighting COVID-19 as one nation, as one people. While the government is doing its best, we can more effectively contain the spread of the virus if we adopt a united approach. Maraming pwedeng maitulong ang pribadong sektor para mapagaan ang hirap ng ating kababayan sa ating bayan. Ito lang po ang pag-release ng 13-month pay kahit prorated lang. Yung i-divide mo sa mga buwan. Prorated lang, tulong na iyan ay ating mga kababayan habang naka-quarantine. Pagbigay ng moratorium on rental fees para sa mga renters and tenants. Huwag mo niyo bilangin yung araw na hindi makapagtrabaho, hindi makalabas yung ating mga kababayan. Hindi ko sinasabi batas ito. Hindi ko sinasabi regulasyon ito. But sinasabi ko, kung ikaw ay Pilipino nagmahal ng kapwa mo tao, baka, you can mitigate the hardship. Wala na nga nakakulong na nga, wala nga nakain. So mag-isip pa sila. Ngayon, kung ayaw mo, huwag mong pilitin na magbayad. Patirahin mo muna dyan sa lugar niya, ako ang magbayad. Ganon rin. I swear to you upon my oath of office, I will pay kung hindi sila makabayad. Pagbibigay ng 1 month reprieve sa bills payments ng basic utility providers. Gawan po natin ng paraan na mapagaan ang gastusin ng ating mga kababayan sa panahong ito at para maiwasan pa rin ang paglabas ng mga tao. But anyway, I have said I do not, my facility for the Tagalog dialect is quite terrible. Pero I hope that you can understand my language. Pagtulong ng big business sa mga small and medium scale enterprises. Tulungan din sana ng malaking kumpanya ang mga maliliit na negosyante para hindi mamatay ang kabuhayan nila. I urge our business leaders to find ways to help small businesses and ease the burden which is felt by the ordinary citizen right now. In relation to this, I would be happy that several big businesses and companies have already expressed their willingness to partner with government in this time of crisis. I've mentioned a little while ago the businesses that I think are already into the activity of helping our medium scale businessmen. So I hope I'll go around. So I hope that I will be able to see one of these act of a big business helping the small ones. Ngayon pa lang magpapasalamat na po ako sa inyong tulong. Maraming salamat galing po sa puso ko. My countrymen, again we discuss our most potent weapons in this war against COVID-19 are not bullets or ammunition, but our compassion and consideration for our Filipinos in the next few years. Ito hindi ito giyera. Ang problema nito, yung bala ng sakit, yung mag-atching, mag-ubo, tapos whatever that will pass. Yung iba naman maghawak. Ito hindi ako nagpapatawa ha. At hindi ako nagbabastos ng tao. May mga Pilipino gano'n eh. Pagka sikma gano'n, gano'n sa kamay. Tapos kung ano yung pinakamalapit, kahoy, upuan, gano'n sa kamay. Marami yan. Marami akong nakikita na gano'n. Yung minsan, yung gano'n lang. Tapos gano'n. Si Iwan. If that person is already positive for investigation na lalala talaga ang sitwasyon natin. So those for those who are really into something like that, kindly avoid. Yung bastos na gawin. Walang iba yan. Bisaya yan, binastos. Hindi mo naman dapat gawin yan. And those are the things that you should do para hindi Our countrymen are most potent weapons in this war against COVID-19. Pawala naman to. As I have said before, they are not our enemy. They are simply to ensure the movement of every person during the next few weeks. We'll be consistent and we will not derail our collective efforts against the disease. Again, do not fear. Wala kayong katapat-takutan sa military pati police. They are just there to execute order. Hindi naman nila order. Order dito sa itaas yan, dito sa amin. So, inuulit-ulit kasi yung reminder. You should love your military man. Namamatay na nga yan sa gera. Kita mo, uuwi na doon sa kanila, kabaong na lang. You should feel for your soldiers and policemen. They are not your enemies. Though sometimes if you are a criminal or if you do something, I said, which is not in consonance with the public good, masita ka. But I said, those are the things that can happen in a democracy. That there's always a police. Maski anong klase, autocratic, diktador ka, kailangan mo ang police. Dito we are a democracy and we try to really act as one. If you are doing nothing wrong, and if you don't quarrel with them, please do not. Pero hindi ka naman sabihin mo, may baril yan, gamitin yan. Depende lang, kung may baril ka rin. Pero kung sigaw-sigaw ka lang dyan, naturally, I said, that is a disturbance of the public order. And that is the time that you can be arrested for disobedience. Otherwise, the police and the military do not have any business at all interfering with your lives. Kung dito na lang mag-shortcut na ang haba eh. As I end, I solemnly urge everyone to pray to the Almighty God who has the power to defeat every enemy, visible or invisible. Pray for all doctors and health professionals and workers, pray for your government, pray for the country. Even as we maintain physical distance from each other, let us remain strong, united in spirit, to fight this dreaded disease. And with our unity, the blessing of God, we shall overcome. Maraming salamat po. Okay? So, severe, or it is just a minor, maybe...
President Duterte, in a taped address from Malacanang, if you noticed, that was during the meeting of the Interagency Task Force in Emerging Diseases, or the IATF, and he was reading parts of a speech that had been prepared for him. In essence, he was explaining why he needed to place the entire Luzon under an enhanced community quarantine until April 12. He did also say that this is not martial law. He appealed also to the private sector to, quote, magbayanihan kayo. He also said that local officials, barangay officials, town mayors can take measures to contain COVID-19. The president also, you know, when he was talking about martial law, he said, though, that violators of these extreme measures may be arrested, but the president saying that this is a public health emergency and that this is a crisis, and he needed to act on this. He also appealing to business, big business, to release workers' 13th month pay. In a few moments, we are expecting the press conference of Health Secretary Francisco Duque, DILG Secretary Eduardo Año, and Cabinet Secretary Carlo Nograles, who we expect will be giving more details and answering the many questions that have come up after that earlier announcement this afternoon. If you recall, around 4:30 in the afternoon, presidential spokesman Salvador Panelo said that the president had announced an enhanced community quarantine for the entire Luzon. Let's listen in to this press conference. All right, they're not ready yet, but like I was saying, we are expecting that press conference from DILG Secretary Eduardo Año, Health Secretary Francisco Duque, and Cabinet Secretary Carlo Nograles. Just a little update on the numbers. We're told that one of the COVID-19 patients, patient number 14, if I'm not mistaken, has recovered, although the cases now are at 142. Now, the president and many government officials explaining the entire day today that a quarantine, isolating oneself, staying home is necessary to stop the spread of this COVID-19, of this virus. Stay tuned for this briefing. We're going to have to take a short break. This is CNN Philippines breaking news coverage on the enhanced community quarantine here in Luzon. I'm Pio Ontiveros.